Hi, my name is Juan Perez, and we're here at Western Oklahoma. Man, it's great to be back and refresh the memories, see the school, see the program, see the guys working, and just walking around. Just kind of reminds me a lot of things that happened here, and it's great. It's fun, and like you said, it was a year to remember, National Player of the Year, and having a year like that is you think back and can I do it again? I don't know. It was something that I think I was well prepared. I got ready here too, working every day with Russell, and such a great program. And I think all that together came up and gave me the opportunity to put the numbers and get drafted. Well, life going back when I was a kid in Dominican Republic was really fun, I'd say. Just growing up as a kid, having fun, playing games, playing baseball, all those games. All those type of games we played back in Dominican, playing with the broomstick, the bottle caps, and just enjoying life as a kid and playing many sports. When we came over, we came to the Bronx, New York. Right after I got in there, right away we find some people that they were involved in baseball, and right away next week I was in New York. I was playing baseball with a team with the Caribbean League, and it was fun. I had a great group of guys, great group of teammates that played pro ball and also went to college and all that. Well, first I went to DeWitt Clinton after I finished my period in school, and right after that I didn't get signed. I was undrafted out of high school. I don't think I put the right numbers to go drafted. People were expecting a lot of things out of me. Short season, 16 games. I didn't put the numbers good enough to get drafted, so I kept playing in the summer here and then, but then I was not more focused on getting drafted. I was more working with my dad, supporting and shipping in at the house or whatever we can. I stopped playing for like 2 years. I was doing plumbing with my dad in New York, and I noticed I could still play when the summer was coming, and I was always going to the ballpark with the guys that were, practicing and all that, and I joined them. I played with them after that, and I noticed I could still compete with the other guys that were doing it for those years I was off. Well, when I got involved in baseball games, when I took that time off, I was doing good. I talked to my dad. He supported me and said, "Hey, if that's what you want, go chase it." And after that, I went to an academy in Florida, 2006, and I spoke to Kurt. I remember before I got here to Western, and I guess he didn't know I can speak English, because some of the other guys, us as the Latin guys, we never speak English to each other. We always speak in Spanish. And it came a time that I called him, and he was surprised when I called him and I spoke English with him. He didn't know I speak English, and said, "Yeah, I can speak English." So right after that, we got more in contact here and then. And in the summer of 2007, that's when the real time came to come here. So at the end of the summer, I came over. He watched me on first day. It was a great impression, and everything after that was history. Well, I think 2008, when we were here as a team, we had so much hype. We have such a great guys, such a great group of guys together pushing for each other. I think we made a great run. First World Series here at Western. We ended up losing, but I think it was such a great experience and opened a lot of doors for the guys that they've been coming up here. You can see up back here a great group of guys that already signed and had a great career, and we keep going forward. We keep opening doors every country. There are guys that come here and try to accomplish their dream. I think everybody was on the same boat. Everybody was pushing for each other, and we were competing, us as a team, but we were also letting people know that we were here every time we step on the field. Well, that play, I remember like it was right now. That day was a Sunday off. We had no practice. We went to church with Kurt. On the way back from church, it was windy, and Kurt just said, "It's a good day for 21 out." And okay, then he started calling all the players that were back at the dorms. "Hey guys, we got practice. We got 21 out." and we went out there. But one guy didn't want to do the practices. He said it was Sunday and it was off. And coach said, no, we're doing 21 hours because there's going to be some days it's going to be windy out there, so we need to work on fly balls and defense with the windy day. And we are out there, and next thing you know, probably like 14, 15 outs. A fly ball to center field is just with the wind in. I'm just hustling to catch that ball. Caravaggio's backpedaling. Next thing you know, I just collided with him and just blew my knee out.
Did you know that it was as bad as what it was?
At the moment, I thought I broke my leg. I thought it was broken, because I couldn't walk. And I never ended up getting an MRI or anything. It was just, coach just put me in the ice tub. I was freezing. And that night, I remember I didn't sleep because I was just thinking about how I can put my knee in the ice tub without getting my whole body in there, because it was so cold. And next thing you know, my knee just gave up on me. I couldn't run. I was out for like 2 weeks. I bought my knee brace here and doing weights and stuff, leg work. I kind of recovered myself a little bit. And season starts, and I'm out there, hitting third in the lineup, playing center field with blow ACL.
You never missed a game?
No. I didn't know about it until I got drafted, because I was fine. I was running 6'3", 6'2", 60, with the blowing ACL. And then season's over. I go home. They send me to play at Boston to a collegiate league. I go there. I'm running like a 3'9", 3'8", home to first, playing defensively, solid defense. And then next thing you know, I flew to Arizona. I get an MRI on my. First, the doctor checked me out and say, okay, we need to check that knee. Something's wrong there. I don't feel that's right. Next thing you know, I got an MRI. I got no ACL at all. And then they pushed me back. I remember they didn't want to sign me. And then I called Kurt and said, Kurt, I'm going back to college because they don't want to sign me. And they say, no, you're staying. You're going to have surgery. And then next day I signed my contract, and the next morning I flew to San Francisco and got my knee done. Having such a great season here, it was something that I came to play. I think I was just well prepared, and it happened. It just ended up happening, and you look back, and then after the season's done, and then you sit down and watch the number and say, oh, holy shit, that was an unbelievable season. You know what I mean? But I never thought coming here I was going to do that. I just came to play, have fun, and chasing my dream to play pro ball. It was fun. I remember that like it was today. The night before I didn't sleep because I knew I was going to play the next day. And like I said before, it was something that me and my friends in the minor leagues, where we talk about what were you expecting of yourself on your first game, and that catch, it was something that I talk about a lot. Like I imagine myself just crashing the wall, making a play, and then next thing you know, my first ball I got hit to me. It was that play I always used to talk about, Well, the guy, Pescati, was the one who hit that ball. I was playing a little bit to the other side, and I ran pretty good after it. I knew I had a chance if it was inside the ballpark, but I didn't know I was going to make that play, climbing the wall, basket catch, I was just lucky enough to make that catch. Well, the game, it was a lot of going on in that game. It was a game it was going to put us in a good position to go win the championship. And next thing you know, I got in the game to play defense and got an opportunity to face Wade Davis, great guy on the mound. That season was nasty, and got on a 0-2 count right away. Worked my way to the 3-2 count and put a good swing on the 3-2 fastball. And next thing you know, I got a double, 2 RBIs, and end up scoring after the next hitter. It was a great moment. Something probably going to be on the top of my list, all the way around. struggling from that moment from my friend that passed away, also giving my team a chance to win. Well, before the game, there was a lot of pressure going on, seeing if I was in the game starting or not here and then. But then next thing you know, you in the lineup, and that's it. Pressure's off. Now we got to get ready for the game, stay focused, and do what we have to do in the game. Well, it was something like, like I always say, something that you have to live it to know what it feels like. And it was a great moment, something like you will never forget in your life. Every time you see a game highlight or a World Series game live, you always go back on your mind and say, oh, I was there. It was such an unbelievable experience. And the parade was something crazy. You never expecting to see so many people on the street just pulling for yourself and for every other guys on your team. Yes, being part of Aguilas on my place is something special. It's like being a guy that grew up there, because my dad used to take me to all the games since I was little. And being part of the team, being a captain, it was such a special thing. Like, I used to show up there like I'm going home. That's the way I feel like. It was a period of time for 16 years. Yeah, time flies. It was something that you always dream about. Me as a kid, born in Santiago, pulling for that team in Santiago was something special, always giving, everything I had. And it was something special. Well, for all those guys that are searching for the dream, never stop working, never stop believing in yourself. Don't let nobody tell you can't do it. Just always take that as a motivation to keep going forward and push yourself and give 100%, and take every little opportunity you get. Try to take 100% out of it.